Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this tutorial, we will dive into the process of creating a custom connector from scratch and we'll demonstrate how to integrate it into PowerApps. So let us start. Custom connector gives us the ability to use our own connectors in PowerApps. Today we are going to check how we can consume a public API. So here you can see I have one web https restcountries.com. So we are going to use this as the API. So here you can see this is used to get the information about country. So we'll use this API. So I am going to take this name. Okay, so whenever we are checking here, we will get all the country information. So let us test what will happen. So when I check here, let me copy this one, I paste here, and let me just type Brazil. So whenever we pass this API, we'll get the information like this. So today we are going to consume two property from this API. One is we will take this official, and another one we will take the population. Okay, so two things, one is official and one is population. So whenever we pass any country name, we will get this data. So we will create a custom connector to get the population. So let me redirect to the PowerApps. So here you can see in the more, here you can click on discover all. So from here you will get the, here you can see I have already pinged the custom connectors. Okay, so let me go to the custom connector. So to create a custom connector, you have to click the new custom connector. Now you will notice there are multiple options to choose from. Here we are going to start from the blank. So just click on create from blank. Here you can provide a name for your connector. So I'm just giving get country population. Okay, country population. Now just click on continue. So here you can, in the general section, you have the option to upload an icon. Also you have the option to set background color. Also you can give your description as you wish. So now I am going to give the schema as HTTPS, because in our case it is HTTPS. So we have to copy the host URL. So the host URL is this one. So let me just copy this one. Here you can see the API restcountries.com, the same URL. So let me paste this one. Now go to the next section, security. So in our case we are using a public API, so authentication is not required. Otherwise you can select like API key or what authentication you have to use. So let me go to definition. So here we have to create the action, like action can be used to create, update or delete the connector. So let me create a new action here. I will give something like get details. So this is the unique string which will identify what is this operation. So let me give like get country population. Okay, now here we have to give the request. So the second part is, here you can see it's defined the pre-requirement in order to make a request. So here just click on import from sample. And in our case we are using the get request. So just click on get, just copy the URL. So this is the one we are going to use. So we'll pass the name here. So let me paste here, just importing. So here you can see name. If we go to edit, here you can see this is the name we are going to provide. Okay, so now this is done. So we will move to the response. So if you want to get the response, you have to provide the response as well here. So which all column you have to shape the response. Okay, so that property it will return. So in our case, let me copy, let me try this one once more. So in our case, we need only this official and population. So let me copy this one and paste into Notepad. Okay, so we'll make only this one. So let me copy this one, like name and the population, and we will paste in the import. So let me add the default response. So in the body, we will pass this one. So here, okay, this is not valid. Let me remove this one. So now it is success. Let me import. Okay, so the security part is done. Now we'll go to the next part. So this is not required us. So we'll just create the connector. Okay, so let me just create the connector. Our connector successfully created. Now let me go to test. So before proceeding, we have to select our connection. So let me create a new connection. So this is our connection. Let me just create. Now our connection is created. So again, you go to your custom connector. Edit the connector which you created. Go to test. See, we will select our connection here. Now let me just type Brazil test operation. So here you can see we got the output and the validation is success. So now we will see how we can use this connector in our PowerApps and how we will fetch this data, like we are going to fetch the official and the population. So let me create a PowerApp. So let me go to app. So let me create a new app. So I will go with a page design. We'll choose an empty blank canvas app. Okay, let me update the UI just for good look and feel. So here I just added one text box just to type the country name, and once we click on the population, we will show the population in this label. Okay, so let me save this app. We'll give a name, something like population app. Okay, now we will add our connector here. So let me add our connector. So this is our connector, get country population. Okay, now we will test our custom connector. Let me just click on here and I will just try to get something. I will set one variable here, set response data. We'll see what is the response we are getting. So get country population dot, so we given get country population only though. So here we have to pass the name. So I will just pass a static value like Brazil. Now let me close this one. Okay, we will try. So let me click on get population. So here you can see we got the response data. So the name is a record, so we have to fetch those data and the population we will get from here. So let me just update the code. So I just written like the official name we'll get from that table dot name dot official, and we'll get the population like dot population. So let me just run this one, get population. So here you can see we got the official name, this one, and the population value, this one. So like just to confirm, like 212, last is 409. So if we go to here, our Brazil, the same thing we got. So let me now give the dynamic value. So let me copy this text box, country name. So we'll provide here text. Also we'll provide the same here. Okay, now we'll try again. So let me just try something different. Let me type Germany, get population. So here we got the official name and we got the population. So let me just add these two value into here. Okay, so let me try again this one. I will change to Brazil again. Click on get population. So here you can see our connect is working successfully.